In this age of constant information, moments and random thoughts of everyday life flicker across screens and phones instantaneously. One might pause and wonder what those tweets, videos, status posts, and Instagrams might have been on the day that Ray Mims started collecting 18 strikeouts. His strikeout total would have been posted on Twitter, updated after each batter, retweeted to others across campus with photo galleries and tags and congratulations from the Twitterati. Instead, in that record-setting game against Davidson in 1959, Ray Mims just went about his business as the ace on the pitching staff. He would finish the season with his team best 46 strikeouts in 41.2 innings. That was third best in the nation that year. He started a team best 13 times the next year with a team leading 99 strikeouts in 5 complete games. In 1960, when Georgia Southern became the Eagles, and the baseball team became the first in school history to compete in a national championship. Appearing in the national playoffs along with team wins over Florida State in 1959 and 1960 are fond memories for Mims, as he was part of a 4-year span, won 65 games. But he cites the best thing to happen to him was meeting his future bride during his sophomore year. Mims, who retired after a 30-year career in education, returned to Statesboro to throw out the ceremonial first pitch at J.I. Cummins Stadium, 40 years after that record-setting day. He celebrated the event with friends and family, recalling the students who sat on the berms to watch baseball games and cheer on their teams. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in honoring Ray Mims, newest inductee into the Georgia Southern Athletics Hall of Fame.
I used to be taller. I asked for a box. They didn't have a space. I noticed everybody has finished eating, so hopefully I won't make anybody sick. What I want to know, though, is when he speaks, it's loud. When everybody else comes up here, do they turn the mic off? As soon as I find my glasses, I'll start what I want to say. I'd like to thank God, my Savior Jesus Christ, every day. Come on this side of the door. My emotions have been high all week. This event has brought back so many wonderful memories of all the people, players, touched my life to bring me to this moment. What a tremendous honor it is for me to be here tonight. I am humbled by the recognition of the Sports Hall of Fame Committee. I am excited to be going into the hall with one of my teammates, Tracy Rivers. I'm also extremely glad to join 8 or 9 other members that are already in the hall that I had the privilege to play with during my career. I was asked not to say this, but I need to say it. I want to say it because I don't want this maybe to be the last thing I say. It's something never forgotten. My biggest disappointment in baseball was when we had the chance to win our first national championship at Georgia Southern in 1960. I wasn't nervous that day as I am today, but I didn't pitch well enough that day for us to win. And I'm still sorry about that. We only came in second. Tonight, though, I do feel quite like I did when I was a freshman and first walked to the from the bullpen to the pitcher's mound. I was so juiced that day with adrenaline, sort of like I am now. I could not feel my feet touching the ground. I just felt like I was floating to the mound. What a feeling that was. Same feeling sort of night also. So I appreciate that. My father is the reason I have the opportunity to be here tonight. He spent his time over the years and taught me everything I know about the game. I want to thank my mother also for all she meant to me. Whatever toughness and determination I had probably came from her. I'm sorry my brother couldn't be here tonight to help me celebrate this occasion. I'd like to thank all my coaches and teammates who were behind me all those years. We had a ball, no pun intended. Coach Williams, Coach Herndon, Coach Barnes in Augusta, Coach J.I. Clements here, they all were very good to me. I have realized in later years just how good J.I. was to me. Not many baseball players find themselves on a full scholarship. Thanks to J.I. Clements, I was able to come to Georgia Teachers College at that time. And we were called professors at that time, even though I wasn't too smart. My wife told me not to be funny, sorry, honey. It was in my senior year that Georgia Southern became Georgia Southern, and so I had the best of both worlds, at least I thought I did. I had no plans to go to any college when I graduated from high school. I would have never made it had it not been for Roy Ilowine, another member of the Hall, who is here tonight, continued to support me, and another Augustan named Preston Sizemore. They had talked to Coach Clements, and he offered me scholarship help without ever seeing me pitch. What a recommendation. Thank you, Roy. I hope I lived up to their expectations. A lot of good things happened to me on campus, but the best thing that happened to me was meeting my wife. Of course, that was stolen by the MC. By the way, I'll tell a little real short thing. Blake said he was accepted when he came on campus and felt it. I felt the same way and did the same thing, but maybe even showed a little arrogance, I guess, because one of the players later told me when I became a sophomore, he said, you know, when I first met you as a freshman, he said, I hated your guts. I said, why? And I won't call his name because I like him, and I think he has passed away, so you don't speak evil. But I asked him why, and he said, well, the first time you walked on that baseball field, you walked out there like you owned it. And I told him, I said, well, I didn't mean to. I just wanted to walk out there to play ball, so I'm sorry I offended you. But anyway, we became pretty good friends. But anyway, my wife has been my support and my comfort for more than 50 years. We have 2 great children, a son and a daughter, and 1 super grandson. I'd like to thank them and all of my family and friends who are here tonight. And I don't have a list of you, but if you would just stand up, I'd like to recognize you. Please, just stand up one real quick time. Everybody, please. I really appreciate each and every one of you for being here to support me tonight. I had my opportunity to play pro ball. I've got to say that, you know, when I was taller, I had an opportunity to sign during the summer after high school. I did not sign, and I'm certainly glad I did not, because I would have never gone to college, never would have made it here. When we returned from the national playoffs my senior year, I had the opportunity to sign with another team. For numerous reasons then, I decided not to sign either. But I'm glad for those decisions then, and I'm still happy about them today. One thing I'd like to tell you, when I first came to bat as a freshman, I think maybe it was the first or second game, and of course you know how pitchers love to hit. Well, Coach Clements turned to Roy. I don't know if Roy remembers this story or not, but he told me about it later. It's the only reason I know it. Because Coach Clements didn't tell me. But he asked Roy, he said, Roy, can Ray hit? Roy said, Coach, he's a good hitter. I think I struck out the first 4 times I came to bat. Next 3 years, I think I sort of vindicated myself at batting close around 300. But if you'd asked Coach any time after that first year, could I hit? He'd say, no, he can't hit. You know what they say about first impressions. They Again, I'd like to say what an honor it is for me to be here with these great Georgia Southern athletes who are going in with me tonight. And sometimes I think, am I worthy to go in the Hall of Fame with them? And I think, maybe not. And be there with the rest of the greats who are that, or who are already represented. And I think, maybe not. I'm glad this is happening to me at this time in my life, because I'm certainly old enough to appreciate it at this time. And this is no disrespect to the young people who are going in tonight. But I'm not so young and brash that I think I deserve it. But I do appreciate it. Thanks to all the Sports Hall of Fame committee members who saw something special in my play. You don't you don't play a team sport or individual to earn individual records or awards, but sometimes they do come. This is the greatest individual award I've ever received. I'll cherish it the rest of my days. I didn't know I could get excited about baseball again. I watch it some, but playing it was the best. Now being recognized for playing it is even better. I've truly had a blessed life, especially in athletics. And by the way, I was a teacher and a coach for 30 years. With so many, water please. No. Sorry, Holly. I'll be serious the rest of the time. I'm talking about my record now. With so many great athletes to share the field with me, and so many good athletes to coach. First in Augusta, where I grew up, then Statesboro, Cochran, and then Perry. I've been connected with something like 25 or more championships, either as a player or coach. You think that'd be enough to satisfy anyone, but one championship that got away still hurts. Tonight, I'd like to set this honor in memory of my mother and father, and in honor of my wife. Thanks to all for a super night. Congratulations to my fellow inductees as they are recognized for their accomplishments and adding to the Georgia Southern athletic legacy. Thank you.